Kia ora koutou. Welcome everybody to week 6 here at St Dominic's. It's wonderful to be able to bring you the newsletter this week on such a beautiful sunny day. We have been lucky with the weather over the last 2 weeks, and some say summer's finally arrived, but it has been just wonderful to hear the children outside at morning teas and lunchtimes playing on the fields and bits and pieces around the place. It's just wonderful. So I hope you're all doing well where you are. And this little bit of an update is just to let you know what's happening here at school. Basically, the big news is that we've got these 3 evenings coming up, and we'd really like as much parent support as possible. These evenings are coming to you from the Parents' Place, and these are just sort of tips and tricks for you as parents that you can come along. The workshops are going to be about an hour long. The doors open at 6. We're going to have a light supper, so if everyone can sort of bring a plate along and add to the tables that are going to be at the back of the hall. A light supper till 6:30. Then we're going to be seated at 6:30. We're having a maximum of 200 people available, seats available. So Mrs. Naren's going to send out an app message, and you need to click and book your seat. It's free, completely free, paid for through the St. Dominic's Foundation. And so that's happening next Thursday night. We've got one in term 2 and we've got one in term 3. So the speaker starts at 6:30, goes through till 7:30, questions and answers at the end, and hopefully we'll be at home by 8 o'clock. So they're quick workshops and just something for you to go along and build up your toolbox of strategies to work with children. I'm yet to meet the perfect parent, and I'll be there on the night taking down notes as well, because we know that raising children is the most important job, the hardest job that we'll ever have to do. And so we really hope we get lots of parents along on that evening. So we're going to so please bring a plate and a koha. We're going to have a koha at the door as well, just so we can keep adding to our foundation, so that we can provide these opportunities for parents along the way and for our children inside the school. So we thank you so much for that. This Friday we welcome 23 little people back into our school. So this is our Mahi Fakuto. All parents are welcome. The difference this Friday is it's at 1:30, not at 9 o'clock. The reason why we're having it at 1:30 is because swimming is happening in the mornings now. So at 1:30 on Friday, everyone's welcome to come along, and we welcome our 23 little people into our school family. For those of you that have seen our Mahi Fakutos, it's just truly wonderful celebration of our school community, and the children are singing and doing their hakas so beautifully at the moment. So come along if you get that time, and be part of that day. Listen, thanks so much for all you do for our school and for your children. Currently, we're looking at uniforms. There's been a bit of a grace period because of the way we've started this year, but I'll be going around the classrooms checking on uniforms, making sure that children are in their summer uniforms because it's term 1. We do summer uniforms in term 1 and in term 4. And we do winter uniforms in term 2 and term 3. We know that some of the sandals start to break around this time of the year because they're not made as they used to be made. So you can send a note with your child along and let us know that. But all children need to be in correct school uniform. That's what makes us who we are. And we're getting our children ready for college. So that means that we don't need socks with sandals. They're just sandals. And so we'll just be mindful of that. And I'll be going around classrooms. So if you get a little piece of paper at home reminding you about the school uniform, we really hope that you go out and get that sorted for us so that we can keep our children looking smart, looking tidy, and looking ready for learning. Have a wonderful week, everybody. And remember, my door's always open if you want to come and have a chat, and we can go from there. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.